Could you give yourself?
Sure.
Let me pause here for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
Black screen? Oh. No? Uh. Oh, look, there's a lamppost. There it is. Oh.
The beam causes you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse.
Hmm.
I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Okay. I kind of liked floating. It was nice. It was peaceful. Brick walls. Okay. Can't move. I'm stuck. I can jump.
Yep, in this game you can only walk backwards.
What the heck? The past was behind her. Interesting. I don't want to fall in the holes. I can see the holes in here.
So it's a short
Cannot be
and
seen?
relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative. It is less advanced than the previous
Oh.
game, but actually it
Why does
seems to
future
be
keep
more
changing?
focused, more complete.
What's this?
Code is trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
When the stuff looks, it becomes clearer. Okay, alright. But if the future is always behind her, how will she find the strength? I don't know. How does this happen? To confront it?
It's a short little thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends.
That's
Didn't
it?
need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next one.
Oh. Okay. You are now entering. What am I entering? Randomness? What am I entering? Oh, black
And
screen.
that's it. Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
Okay, alright. I have faith in you, Mr. Guy. I have faith.
Oftentimes, Coda would put bizarre titles like this one at the start of his games.
Oh, this is just a
I
long
wish I'd known
stairway.
him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, I can't make it up here. Oh my god,
Once you've
this
been
makes me
slowed
so
to an
happy.
absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all?
Oh, we gotta
Well,
make
to
it!
show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Enter. Yeah. This game makes you so happy. Well, I'm glad it makes you happy. That's good. Stand on X staring at a bear for 3 hours? A stranger appears. A game filled with chairs except one
A
chair
room
is
that's
floating.
warm and
Living on a
nice
boat taking orders from
and filled
captains.
with little ideas
The
for
captain
games.
is always wrong. The game is nothing but giant blocks of text explaining
Coda would
what's
often tell
happening.
me that he didn't mind if people thought of him as cold or
Normal
distant.
game.
He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Oh, interesting. Stand on an X staring at a bear for 3 hours. I'm down for that one. That one sounds like fun. Tell me we get to stare at. Oh, never mind. Do we get to stare at a bear? I want to stare at a bear. It sounded like fun.
Well,
Hello,
this is
door.
new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
See if I can solve it. Oh cool, I didn't lock
Don't
myself
forget
in.
that solution, because we're going to see this
I'm
puzzle
a
again soon.
genius.
We're gonna see it a lot.
Fishy. Fish lip butt cheeks. Fish lip butt cheeks. Those sound crazy. Where are we?
So that seems to be it, right?
Okay.
You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end.
Simple enough.
Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Okay. What? What? What happened?
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing. I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world. Either way, I think that the point is the same, is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
I don't know. You tell me. Oh, we're back to this one? Oh boy. You are now exiting? Okay.
Aha.
I guess we're leaving.
So, this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them.
Alright.
And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, don't forget that puzzle. The door unlock. The lever switch that unlocks the door is behind the first door you walk through. Got it. Can't fool me. Oh,
Let's talk
damn!
about video game development for a second. Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
Okay. But damn, Selena, you're almost to
To make
200
all
hours.
of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source. Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly.
Like
One
this
of the
door.
things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
Okay. I'm in the bathroom. I'm not quite sure why I'm here,
The
but
tools available
I know.
to the
Hashtag
creator
Selena
shape what
Beauty.
kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider
Who?
paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games, to notice how they seem
Let
to
me in.
stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
This is cool. I like how it went from just a little nice townhouse to now we're parkouring on some boxes. Oh, I'm definitely gonna fall. So when that happens, I will be ready. Up, 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 up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Actually, maybe I won't fall. Maybe I'll make it all the way down without falling. Let's hope. Fall. Alright. Okay. Jump. And then this one. No! Damn it. Oh. Wait, I didn't need to traverse. I kind of wanted to, though. It's kind of like a personal goal. Damn it. You like the music in the game? It is nice. Well, it's a little mysterious, but nice. I don't know about this. All of my horror games have taught me not to go into doors that open themselves. Killing you, Woodfall. I know! I guess we're going this way. Okay. Hi. Oh, we're going up. Okay. This way? No? Oh, this way. Well, thank you for...
This prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Oh, thank you. You're a doll.
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere.
Jesus.
There wasn't.
Am I drinking milk? I am drinking milk. Milk is delicious. I love milk. I want to play those playable games that you walk around in a box. Sounds like fun. Interesting. Now we're in a grassy area? Okay,
It's the puzzle
okay.
again, with the exact same solution as the last time.
The exact same solution. Hey!
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Share your interpretation very shortly. To understand Coda. You're playing each one. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the ones that Coda sent him that were just playable games. That just had him walking around in a box. You there? Did you
Here,
come from
Coda
up
begins
above?
using a kind of
What was
dialogue
up there?
system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities.
Yes,
Use
there
the
was
1,
a
2, 3
world
buttons on your keyboard to respond.
stamped with whiteness. There's an enormous prison I spent hours in. There were blocks, floating colored blocks. Let's do this one. That's the world above. You've been there? Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and 2 switches? I'd prefer not to tell you, we've only just met. Sounds good to me. That puzzles are only escape. You think you want to get through, but trust me, you don't. Oh no, but I do, we do. We need to get there. Do you understand? It is the most important thing in the world. You have to escape this prison. There must be an ending, I promise you. There is nothing I want more. Interesting. Oh, a little fire. Well, why don't you follow me in here, guys? Oh, never mind. Goodbye. See you later. Oh, hi. I'm back. Hello. How did you get here? No, I've been here the entire time. I suggest you go and see the puzzle sometime. It's not meant to be solved, but you can sit back. Black space in the middle. Oh, thank you. What happens if I solve it? Not sure, but if I find any suspicion, find won't be worth what it talks to get you. Oh, I didn't read that last part. Well, whatever. Didn't get to read it. It disappeared. No.
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Kirito? How you doing, dude?